This is the outer trailing edge of the port wing. Dennis has been working on this since last year. He's had to de-rivet every component. Following inspection, they will all require new skins and ribs. Luckily, all the skins are flat and not shaped, making it easy to reproduce. Got the cross.
There's always another top. That was a noose, or the newer skin. That one's been replaced.
Dennis has cut and drilled the new skins as far as possible.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Good.
Just trimming off.
Yeah, just doing a rough trim first and then...
How many skins do you think you've done of these now?
These are top skins.
This is the drawing of the...
Trailing edge.
Trailing edge, sorry, I'm not in tail point.
Keith's got, I've got that bit.
You've got this piece, this is what you're doing, this section in.
Yeah.
So you've got all these done, have you?
Yeah.
Both sides, everything?
Yeah, and that lot on there. They're all done on there. All them. That's the last one I've got to do.
Yeah.
These are the spars.
These are the spars, yeah. They're at an angle, aren't they?
Yeah, they attach the thing. And all these holes have got to go in them positions. So I think they're going to get it done on a machine.
Yeah. He has started making the wooden formers to reproduce the new ribs. This is number 2 fuel bay closure panel. Dave too is working on this panel. As you can see, one of the sides was badly corroded and undergoing repair. This panel will be restored to taxiing static display only.
Basically what we started with.
Yeah. So that's the original bit, is it?
Yeah. So decided to chop it off here, make it a new bit of skin, it'll go underneath this bit of skin here. Up to, yeah, so this is a new bit of skin to go in. Still to be trimmed to size and to length this way. But we're not quite sure the exact height of the top beam as yet because we don't know what it's going to be like on that wing yet. And we can't try it yet because of all the
so you're making it to fit the actual doorway?
Yeah. So we're a bit worried, well I'm a bit worried about, I don't want to cut this off yet.
No.
Because we don't know exactly how high this is going to be.
Yeah. Aid, a volunteer at the centre, is working on the B-25 bomber, working on the pilot's cockpit escape hatch.
As you can see, the perspex has gone crazed. So what had happened was that in the past someone had fitted aluminium over the perspex.
I see.
So the result of that is you can't see anything when you're in the cockpit because there's no light coming in. So I've taken the metal out. We can make a new perspex panel and then put it all back together how it should be. It's not bad. It's in quite good condition really. It's just it's got a lot of old sealant around the edges of it. So I'm just taking the sealant out, go over the top of that. So then the capping strips sort of go on like this over the top. So
is the mechanism here still working all right?
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it still functions.
Oh, it does. It's still good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. And luckily, to do this, we don't have to disturb that. So that can just be left to it.
And these are just go in there to lock it in place.
Yeah. So you got pins all round. So basically, when you pull your red handle down, all the pins withdraw, and you just push the panel out the top.
Yeah.
I would assume it's designed more for getting out when you're on the ground than
in the air.
In the air, but it would come off equally well. And you can operate it from the outside as well. So
so the ground crew can get into it.
Or the fire crew. Yeah, it's quite a useful thing. Yeah. It's just this that looks a bit sad.
Oh yes. What would cause that to go like that? Just bad handling or?
Ultraviolet. It's the sun.
The sun, yes.
The sun affects perspex quite badly.
Same as, Aid's not in this morning, but I found on his bench the escape hatch he was doing last week, complete with a new perspex and ready to be fitted. Are you sealing them, are you? Norm's completing the weatherproofing around the joints on the fuselage and wings. Now Keith.
Oh mate, you're right.
What are you doing there? Because are they plug rivets?
Yeah.
And you're drilling them deeper or what?
Countersinking the skins. Yeah, these two are new skins, these were rotted away.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah, it's just checking all the alignment and everything, all the holes line up.
Yeah, and all they're doing?
Ish. Yeah, it's coming out quite reasonable. Got better than I thought it would. Thought we'd have a lot more problems than we have had.
Good.
Just the odds and sods here and there.
Yeah.
But we'll have to, when we come to do Jane's wing, this jig's got to be totally changed.
Yeah. Better find the faults on this one, isn't it, before you get Jane
Well, that's
in.
right, you know, that's been the one big bonus. All right, it's costing a lot of money, but it learnt a lot of things. Because we didn't want to learn all what we've learned,
No.
trying to do an airworthy wing.
No.
Otherwise we'd have been throw that away, throw that away, throw that away, start again, start again. At least we know the pitfalls now.
Yeah.
It'd be better if we'd have had a lot more information on the jigs.
Yeah.
Just what we've gleaned from pictures and stuff.
Well, I'll let you get on, mate. Thank you.
All right.
The first video was shot from the floor of the assembled keel. Gav has pressed on well in the last week with the update to the rear fuselage jig. It looks as if the keel is nearly complete. Also 3/4 way down the starboard side of the spine, fitting the support arms from the spine to the foreman. The support arms for the port side rested on the fuselage, not yet fitted.
Oh, we're getting there, 14.
Has it gone according to plan?
Well, it's just slow, isn't it? It's laborious a bit. Oh, that's long.
Will you take it all down and paint it or not bother?
I shan't bother, because they're desperate for it, so
Yeah.
they want to get on. Oh, 3/4.
The horizontal support arms are for the port side of the spine, not yet fitted. I asked Garth if I could have a closer look at his drilling attachment he'd made. Press.
Normal legs kicking about here. That's the normal leg,
Yeah.
but because we're going through a bit other side of the box section, I need a bit longer one.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Well, I want to know where you are.
Yeah, what time's dinner? No, brother-in-law. Hello, mate. Is that after your food? I'll do them tonight. I'll do them after 2. 1.4 with plates on. Oh, I've written it down anyway. Okay, see you. I'll leave it with you. I'm going to go for the pie.
Okay, that's good. It's excellent, isn't it? And it's all steel box. But
Yeah.
these 3 pieces.
Yeah, it's what we call ERW box, which is real thin, because you don't want it ever so heavy.
No.
So, yeah. Oh, I made it years ago. It's on its second drill.
Always.
But that's how we
Oh, they'll be pleased of that.